This is FYI News 13, brought to you by SSPTV and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
For your information, there's going to be some changes for this year's 4th of July celebration in Hazleton. Find out what's happening next. Good evening and thank you for joining us at FYI. I'm Ken Cara. FYI is available online all the time at SSPTV.com. You can watch it in HD there and on Service Electric Cablevision Channel 513. Here's your Tuesday headlines from FYI and the Hazleton Standard Speaker. State police are looking for a masked man who robbed an area convenience store early this morning. Troopers released this surveillance photo of the suspect. It happened around 3 a.m. at the Turkey Hill on North Church Street in Hazel Township. According to state police, the suspect entered the store and demanded money. He made off with an undisclosed amount of money and 8 cartons of cigarettes in a plastic shopping bag. The suspect is described as a white male, approximately 5 feet 10 inches tall, with a thin build, wearing a gray hooded sweatshirt with a black t-shirt over it, black pants and black shoes or boots, and a black knit ski mask. Anyone with information about the robbery or the identity of the suspect is asked to call State Police at 570-459-3890. It's been a staple of the community for more than 140 years, and now there's word that Park United Methodist Church in Freeland is closing. The church will hold its final service on Sunday morning. Like so many churches across the country, it became a victim of declining attendance and older members. The church dates back to 1874 when it was the Methodist Episcopal Church. It became the Park Methodist Church in 1906. The final church service will be Sunday at 11 a.m. A well-known Hazleton priest is leaving a local parish for a new assignment. The Reverend Gregory Finn, pastor of Holy Annunciation Parish at St. Gabriel's Church in Hazleton, will now become the Seminary Formation Program Director for his order, the Oblates of St. Joseph. Father Finn has been in Hazleton for 7 years. He will begin his new post on July 24th. The Reverend Marazis Bichek has been named as the new pastor at Holy Annunciation effective July 31st. Everyone at SSPTV extends our best wishes to Father Finn in his new assignment. A benefit is being planned to help the family of a man who was always helping others. The Friends of John J.K. Kostaneski are planning a benefit to help the Kostaneski family. John Kostaneski of Beaver Meadows died on May 1st at the age of 41. John was in our studios on several occasions promoting fundraisers to help other families in need. Now the community wants to return the favor and do the same for his wife and 2 children, ages 7 and 9. Organizers are looking for donations of tricky trays, gift certificates, and or monetary donations. Monetary donations can also be made directly to the family. Checks can be made payable to Karen Gruber, John's mother. If you would like to help, contact Jean Babola at 570-497-7557. The Pennsylvania Downtown Center has recognized 35 Pennsylvania downtowns as nationally accredited programs, and one of them is located in our area. Downtown Shenandoah Incorporated is one of those 35 communities that received the special recognition. The designation means that these communities have met the 10 performance standards required by the National Main Street Center. Those standards include training requirements, planning methods, and community involvements. In our area, again, that one is Shenandoah Downtown. The July 4th holiday is just around the corner, and the city of Hazleton will celebrate in style. FYI's Lisa Sugart sat down with Hazleton Mayor Jeff Cassat to find out what's in store for this year's Independence Day celebration.
The city of Hazleton is celebrating the July 4th holiday with a big celebration downtown. Here to tell us all about it is Hazleton Mayor Jeff Cassat. You have some big plans in store for everybody.
Yes, we're actually going to celebrate on Monday, July 4th, in the new Center City Park. At 4 o'clock, we have some local bands starting. From 4 to 6, Shock Value will be playing. And then from 6 to 9, Cartoon, followed by a patriotic-themed event. And then the fireworks will continue directly after that. We have local food vendors that are going to line the streets to sell your favorites foods. So there'll be plenty of things to do in the downtown area. And the fireworks are scheduled to take place off of the parking garage on Wyoming Street. So that's definitely right in the heart of the city. We are going to set up a secondary location in case of the weather or things need to change at the last minute, which would be, the typical out near Cedar Street.
Okay. Now, in years past, the celebration was always held at Harmon Guy Stadium, so you wanted to focus it in the downtown this year.
Yeah, I wanted to bring people closer together. Like, I always felt that when you were at the school district, you had to park and kind of walk the streets and get there. You got there at the last minute. There wasn't like a full day of activity. So I wanted to try to plan a full day of activities to come out and celebrate our Independence Day. So that's why I got the idea from the old block parties I used to have. So we're going to have some local bands and entertainment and the food trucks, like I said, and then the businesses. You could walk up and down Broad Street and Wyoming Street and stop in one of the local restaurants and enjoy the whole day.
It's kind of like the First Friday atmosphere that they've been having throughout the downtown. So many people have come out for that, and I think that's been a tremendous success. So this seems to follow along those lines.
Yes, they're doing great things with the First Friday, drawing people down, showing what the city has to offer to people. There's so much in Hazleton that nobody realizes is there.
Well, I hope that everybody will be there for the big July 4th celebration. So again, it is taking place on Monday, the 4th of July, in the downtown at the Center City Park. Shock value from 4 to 6, cartoons 6 to 9, a patriotic presentation at 9, and of course the big fireworks immediately thereafter, all happening in downtown Hazleton. Come on out. We'll have more details as we get closer, but we hope you'll make your plans now to celebrate July 4th in downtown Hazleton.
Thank you, Lisa and Mayor Cassatt. Later on FYI, I'll chat with the state silver medalist in javelin about waffles and what it's going to take to win a gold medal. And the Hazleton Public Library is making sure kids keep learning this summer while having fun during their time off from school. We have details on their summer program next.
This is FYI News 13, brought to you by SSPTV and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
Enjoy a day on the links, all for a good cause. Don't miss the Brandon's Forever Home golf outing Friday, July 29th at Sand Springs Country Club in Drums. The cost is $90 per golfer. Registration is at 10 a.m. with a shotgun start at noon. The cost includes lunch, dinner, and more. For more information or to register, you can call 570-401-9633. All proceeds benefit Brandon's Forever Home in Hazleton.
The summer reading program is already in full swing at the Hazleton Area Public Library, and here to tell us about the many programs and how you can get involved is Michelle Kujmeter, and she is the Youth Services Librarian at the Hazleton Area Public Library. Michelle, thanks for joining us. This is really a popular program each and every summer.
It is. We have hundreds of children that join at our library and the branch libraries every summer and really take advantage of the great programs and the opportunities that come with the reading program.
Now, when you say the summer reading program, you're talking about literally all ages of kids.
We are. We start at age 2 at the Hazleton Area Public Library and go right up until you're entering your senior year of high school.
Wow. So now there are a lot of programs available. They've already begun, but it's not too late to sign up. So take us through, I guess, a little synopsis of the different categories available.
We have a toddler story time for ages 2 and 3, and the children come accompanied by an adult. We offer a preschool story time, which is for ages 4 and 5 and children that have not yet entered kindergarten. And there's something very special about that this year. We're part of a new statewide initiative called Cruise into Kindergarten, and the skills and areas that we cover kind of help promote school readiness among this group of children, and it's incredibly valuable if they haven't been in a preschool or a daycare setting to get the skills necessary to transition into kindergarten.
That's really important, so that's really a great program. And I'm sure your attendance is very good through all these programs.
It is. We do very well. Our story times, we have a cutoff number, a maximum, just so the children have the opportunities to participate fully in each program in story time. We also offer the school-age children programs, and some of them are larger attendance. Next week we have a big show that'll be held up at the castle, and it's unlimited, the amount of children we could take at it.
Now, for grades 1 through 8, you said there's a bunch of activities. So what kind of activities?
Each year we have a theme, and this year our theme is called On Your Mark, Get Set, Read. So it sort of follows a sports and games kind of theme, and we will be doing games around the world, games from the 1950s, little bit of emphasis on sports and favorite teams and things like that.
Okay, and then that's for grades 1 to 8, but you also have teen time activities for grades 6 through 12.
We do. We have a teen program that's in its second year and it's been growing in popularity. And the teens kind of have a neat ongoing thing that they write and make a puppet show for our younger children. And so they have several sessions that they get together and work on this, write the script, design the puppets, and perform it. But then they also have some other activities. They'll be doing a library scavenger hunt and some other games and things that are fun.
Wow. And all of this is free. We can't emphasize that enough. It's free to the public. And why is it so important for everybody to get involved in this?
It's very good. It's a social function for the kids during the summer that you often hear, oh, there's nothing to do. Well, there are, and there are free things to do. There isn't a charge. We do ask that children belong to the library, that they have their own library card in order to participate. It's also great that they're reading over the summer. It prevents something called the summer slide or the summer setback, in that they're not, really using their brain for educational activities during the summer, and this kind of helps keep them at grade level or even sometimes move above it with the vocabulary and what they're reading.
All right, one last question. If they want to get involved, what do they do?
They would visit the Hazleton Area Public Library. They could call us if they need more information, but they can come in any of the hours that we're open and sign up for the reading club.
All right, you heard it. Reading programs galore, summer reading fun at the Hazleton Area Public Library. It's all free, so check it out today.
Time now for FYI News 13 weather.
I give the moon a happy face emoji. What a show in the sky last night, a full moon on the summer solstice. It's the first time that happened since 1948, according to space.com. I took this photo in the beautiful Cunningham Valley. Here's our local weather forecast now from the National Weather Service. Tonight, partly cloudy with a low of 58 degrees. On Wednesday, mostly sunny skies with a high near 75. Wednesday night, 50% chance of showers with thunderstorms also possible after 5 a.m. low of 58 degrees. Thursday, showers likely and a possible thunderstorm. Our high will be 75 degrees. Thursday night, 60% chance of showers and thunderstorms, partly cloudy, low of 55. On Friday, mostly sunny, high in the mid-70s. Friday night will be clear with a low of 57, and then Saturday, sunny with a high of 78. Saturday night, also looking clear with a low of 60 degrees.
Tonight's weather is brought to you by Valley High, the area's oldest ice cream and fast food restaurant. Stop on in for a cold treat including our ice cream and yogurt, or some hot food including our burgers, hot dogs, fries, and much more. That's Valley High, Route 93 in West Hazleton. Treat yourself today.
Here's your home of the week on FYI, located in the beautiful Eagle Rock Resort. This custom-built 6-bedroom, 5-bathroom home features 2 master suites, a screen porch, and multi-level decks. Check out the microwave, pizza oven, and beverage cooler in the lower-level family room, plus stainless steel appliances and gorgeous granite in the large kitchen. This home is priced to sell at $379,888. For a private showing, call Nancy at 570-384-1361. Now your lottery numbers: pick 2, 88, pick 3, 446, pick 4, 0401, pick 5, 10945. When we come back on the Sportscast, Kayla Merkel, Hazleton area's silver medalist in track and field. Right now it's Law Talk.
Hello again and welcome to Law Talk. Today we're going to talk about another part of our auto insurance coverage. It's a very important part, a part that you don't have to buy, a part that you're not required to buy by law, but it's a part of the coverage that we think is very important, and that is uninsured motorist coverage and underinsured motorist coverage, and Alexis will tell you about that.
Uninsured and underinsurance coverage is not mandated by Pennsylvania law. So if you're filling out your insurance paperwork, you're looking to get insurance for a vehicle, you're not mandated to get the un or underinsurance coverage. We strongly advise our clients to get the un and underinsurance coverage for several reasons. One being, individuals we have deadbeat driver, for example. You have a driver who wants to get a vehicle, wants to get their registration, they have car insurance, and then a couple months later they decide not to pay the premiums. Therefore, they become uninsured. If you're hit by an uninsured driver and you don't have uninsured coverage, then there's no remedy for you. There's no claim that you can take for recovery regarding that accident. For underinsurance coverage, if you're struck by somebody who has the minimal coverage, which would be $15,000, and you have significant injuries, then you're also in a tight spot, because if you don't have underinsurance coverage, you're not able to make a claim for additional recovery. And in Pennsylvania, the law says that $15,000 is the minimum coverage that one needs to have in order to be an insured driver on the road. Having said that, if you're struck by somebody who has minimal coverage, that being $15,000, you have significant injuries, you have significant economic losses in the form of wage loss, you're not able to make a claim for recovery of that with your own insurance if you don't have the underinsurance coverage. So it's important to have both un- and underinsurance coverage as part of your insurance policy when you're looking at those options.
This is FYI News 13 Sports.
Kayla Merkel, you just won a state silver medal in the javelin competition. What are you going to do next? Well, let's find out. Here's an interview I did a few weeks ago with Hazleton area's silver medalist who will be a senior at the school in the fall. When 2015 Women's World Cup MVP Carly Lloyd spoke to a group of people at Bloomsburg University, she told the crowd that someone in the media once asked her what she ate the day of the World Cup final against Japan. Lloyd had a hat trick in that game and scored a goal on a shot from midfield.
It wasn't what I ate the morning of the final, it wasn't what I ate the day before or did the day before, it wasn't what I did 10 days before or a week before. It was what I did when no one was watching.
I've been at a few practices and I've seen just a glimpse of the hard work Hazleton area's Kayla Merkel has put in to become an elite javelin thrower. But for some reason, during my interview with Merkel after she won a state silver medal and broke a personal record and another school record with her first throw at the competition, I was hung up on the breakfast thing.
I like going for breakfast, getting the same thing every morning when I go down to States, and then I wake up and then I slept, and then
That's it.
That's
We
it.
keep talking about breakfast. What do you eat for breakfast when you're out at
Waffles with strawberries.
Nice.
That's so
Orange
good.
juice or anything?
Apple juice.
Apple juice,
Apple
okay.
juice.
Breakfast of champions, literally. Waffles mixed with a ton of hard work, great coaching, great friends, and great competition helped Merkel to the silver. The morning of the PIAA AAA girls javelin competition, Hazleton area's Kayla Merkel was nervous. She was shaking. After a walk around the hotel with one of her friends and talking with some of the other athletes who would be competing at the state championships, she calmed down. Her first throw of 147 feet 7 inches put her in gold medal position, and it held up until the final round. Was it kind of crazy because it did come down to the last, right? Like she did that her last throw.
It was so nerve-wracking. I was standing there, I was like, Coach, I'm covering my face. You need to let me know how it goes because I can't watch this. And then she threw it. So.
Even after that moment, I mean, was there a bit of disappointment? But then when you're like, wait a minute, I'm second in the state. What was it like after everything kind of settled in?
I was upset at first, but after I realized, okay, you PR'd, you got a silver. That's the best you've ever done at States, so I can't be upset about it.
Madison Wiltroud from Connellsville won the gold with a throw of 164 feet 1 inch. Wiltroud and Merkel will both be seniors in the fall, so there's a chance for a rematch in the spring of 2017. Does this give you more motivation now? Or are you kind of like, all right, I'm getting out there and throwing now today?
I'm already setting up a schedule with myself, and I'm going to talk to my coach about when he wants to start practicing over the summer, and then I'm going to start lifting again, and so hopefully that will pay off next year.
Yeah, what do you have to do? I mean, is there something, don't get the strawberries. I mean, what do you do to try to get that extra little bit?
I think I got in my head a little bit towards the end when I was like, all right, she's getting really close now. You need to just relax. But I got in my head a little bit, so I think it's just that.
Merkel will have some words to reflect on this summer as she tries to clear her mind and focus on next season. Here's what her coach told her before States.
He said, throw with your heart. Like, that's one thing I've never really done because I'm always like, all right, beat her. I know what she throws. You can do it. But I threw with my heart, and it did pay off, and I'm glad that I had him there for it.
That's great. When you say throw with your heart, is it more for you then, or more for?
Definitely throwing more for me than for anybody else. Like
Worrying about the rest of the
yeah,
field.
worrying about everybody else. I've worried about myself, what I'm throwing, what I'm doing with my technique, not getting in my head as much, but it was worth it. I loved it.
Those words seem to be stuck in Merkel's brain like a finely thrown javelin stuck in the earth, and they may help her gold medal dream become a reality. So Merkel is busy this summer, and so is Hazleton's own Joe Madden with baseball's best team right now, the Chicago Cubs. On the FYI Standard Speaker scoreboard, you'll see the Cubs lost to their rivals on Monday night. The Cubs and Cards will play Game 2 of this series tonight at 8:05 Eastern Time. Coming up, it's the FYI Social Report. I'll be back on set after that. See you soon. Happy Wing Night! It's Wing Night at Bottlenecks. Get $2 off your order of wings or all-you-can-eat wings and boneless wings for only $14.95. Bottlenecks wings are voted best wings in the area year after year.
Good evening, everyone, and here's tonight's Talk of the Town report. First tonight, Catholic Social Services will be holding their theme basket auction, sponsored by the CSS Auxiliary Board, on Saturday, June 25th. They'll be having lots of great baskets, lottery boards, gift certificates, plus great food including breakfast sandwiches, halushki, and homemade pizza. Doors open at 9 a.m., auction begins at 1 p.m. Winners do not have to be present to win. CSS is located at 106 South Church Street in Hazleton. For info, just call 570-455-1521. Our next announcement, tickets are still available for the Shenandoah Sesquicentennial Dinner Dance, held from 6 to 11 p.m. June 25th at the Columbia Hose Company, Center Street and Stadium Road. People can buy tickets at the 116 North Main Street headquarters of the Revitalization Group, Downtown Shenandoah Incorporated, and tickets are $25 each. For info, just call 570-462-2060. And finally, Holy Trinity Orthodox Church, 223 South Kennedy Drive in McAdoo, be having a Pierogi and Halushki sale Friday, June 24th from 10 a.m. to 5:30. Please call ahead to secure your order, 570-929-2179. That's tonight's Talk of the Town. News 13 would like to send sincere condolences to the family and friends of these recently departed. Allison John Fisher, formerly of Latimer. Funeral is Wednesday at 9:30 a.m. from the Furo Funeral Home. Friends may call Tuesday from 5 to 8 p.m. Mildred B. Hoffman of Weatherly. Funeral is Thursday at 11 a.m. from the Philip J. Jeffries Funeral Home. Friends may call Wednesday from 6 to 8 p.m. and also Thursday from 10 to 11 a.m. And Manly C. Richards of Whitehaven. Funeral is Thursday at 11 a.m. from the McCune Funeral Home. Friends may call Thursday from 9:30 to 11 a.m. Attention pay-per-view subscribers, if you see your name right now on News 13, you'll have 13 minutes to call in and win a free movie from Service Electric Cablevision. Our winner tonight is Carrie Miley of Drums. Carrie, if you're watching, give us a call, 570-455-7267, extension 104.
How would you like to take part in the world's largest swimming lesson? It will take place this Friday in Pottsville, and you're invited because drowning is the second leading cause of injury-related death for kids ages 1 to 14. This event introduces families to swimming lessons to decrease the number of lives lost through drowning. The world's largest swimming lesson will be held internationally and at Pottsville's JFK Pool. Participation is free and all ages are welcome. There will be 2 half-hour sessions on Friday, one at 12:30 and the other at 6 p.m. Well, tonight it's the big one, semifinal, United States against Argentina, Copa America Centenario. Parties at Sammy's. See you tomorrow. Take it easy, everyone.